Hello everyone, today we're looking at one of these. This is a British Telecom Ivory phone. That probably doesn't mean much to most people. Back in the day, British Telecom had a habit of naming all their phones. Rather than just sell them as I don't know, a Dynatype 8000 or a Motorola DPC, for example, like this. This is a British Telecom 9800X. They sold this under a different name. They sold this under a different name. In fact, pretty much I think every British Telecom phone they sold, including the Ivory, that one there, which I don't know what it's called, the 8200X, I think, or the 8010 that I've got over there. Numerous others, of course, which they had, including obviously the bigger ones, like for example this is another British Telecom. These all have the old logo of British Telecom. Of course, the newer phones have the Piper logo, which is the guy with the. I should have dug out the a phone with a newer logo actually. Come to think of it. Might have one here. Yeah, this is the newer logo, the BT Piper logo. So the newer ones, basically after 1990, I think, or late 1990 or early 91, they changed to this logo. All the phones that have got this logo obviously are pre-1991. I'm not too sure when this was released. I get the feeling it's late 80s. But the annoying thing with this is, though, I did actually have it powered on, and because it's got a slidey switch like the last week's phone, stupidly I left it on, and the battery's now flat, so I can't actually power it on, which is real annoying because I charged it for about 18 hours, and it took a little charge. I played around with it for about a few minutes, and the phone went, I think, and I answered the phone, and then obviously I left this on, and the battery died, and since then it doesn't want to take a charge, which is real annoying, because I thought the menu on this was a little neat. Well, it's not got a menu, it's just got a few function keys, but to navigate around it was I think pretty cool, I thought at the time. Got a couple of volume keys there as well. I got two batteries with this, because obviously batteries back then didn't last very long. It says Telecom Ivory there, British Telecom Ivory, made in Japan, believe it or not. Back in those days, British Telecom, obviously there's the back of the phone, they got manufacturers to manufacture different phones for them, and they just rebadged them. That was the way they did things. Got a pull-out antenna, obviously, quite stiff little thing, and this is metal, so this did make obviously a difference. Not like these Motorola DPCs where the antenna is just plastic. So yeah, unfortunately I can't power it. I will try and do an update video with this phone when I can get the thing to charge again, or if I find a little adapter for this, I will just use that. I don't recall having one, but you never know, I might find one. I got a whole bunch of stuff in storage, obviously, and I'm plowing through that. So but anyway, just a quick video this really. It's not really much I can say more about this. This one's in fair condition actually, and it's got the I don't know if you can tell that in the camera, it's got the purpley sort of color, and actually all the British Telecom phones that of the time, which had the old logo, have this sort of mauve, I don't know what you would call it, dark rust color, I guess. In fact, even the what I call the 8000S, I know there's a different name for it, but this one here, does actually have the same shade of maroon or purple. I don't know what you want to call it. I'm pretty much colorblind, and this does have the real small display, not the 8000M display, the 8000S display. I will do a video of this one day because it's in pretty good nick. I have powered this on and it does work, so I will try and do a video of that at some point in the future. But going back to these phones, at the period, obviously British Telecom marketed them with their sort of mauve color. The newer phones, which had obviously the newer logos, didn't have that. They chose to go with the standard regular teal color micro tack on this, and a couple of the other phones which had the newer logo. And interestingly, the 9800X also didn't have the mauve color, even though there are 9800Xs in my collection which do actually have a different color back to the front. I don't know if you can see that. That's the front, that's the back. Some of the old 9800X, I think I got a couple of 9800X SIP models, not with the dot matrix screen but the LCD screen. They're really rare variants. If you find one of them, get it, because LCD 9800Xs are about as rare as rocking horse doo-doo, or rocking horse shit, I should say. So going back to this phone then, the charger does actually also have the British Telecom name on it. This is the charger. It's got Telecom Ivory on it. Battery slots in there. This is a 3-pin, of course, because this is out of the UK. In fact, I'm just going to slap the battery on just to show you how it works. You got a little charge LED up there, but it just slots in there like so. That LED does come on when I plugged it in, and that's that. This, of course, comes off. So anyway, but that's all I can say about this particular phone. Unfortunately, this week's a quick video. I'm still a little stressed out about last Friday's occurrence, obviously. I was actually on the way to Paris, believe it or not. I'd just come off the ferry and I heard it on the radio. Well, actually, the guy I was with heard it. He spoke French. My French ain't too good. I can understand a little, but so we actually diverted and stayed somewhere else outside of Paris. But not a pleasant experience, I gotta say. So, going back to the phones though, I will try and do an update video about this particular British Telecom Ivory phone. So please check out some of the videos, the other videos that I've got on here, and give me a thumbs up if you like the phone or the video. If you got any questions, give us a shout. Drop me a comment and I'll try as best as I can to reply. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks for watching.